Nothing came out this week. This week was dead. I mean, it was dead. But I'm not here to talk about anything that came out. I guess we have to wait until literally next week for something to come out of the next season of Winter 2021. Or some will argue it's still 2020. But I don't see it as that. Because in a new year, the season of Winter Anime hadn't truly started yet. So I'm going to say it's Winter 2021. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about what I watched during the fall of 2020. And what I watched is another isekai. Now, this one is nothing to brag about. It's nothing all that big. And for those who are also still looking for something that's just nice and just relaxing to watch, a little wholesome, kind-hearted, well, I recommend you By the Grace of the Gods. You know, in a way, this one takes inspiration by Sentence of the Bookworm. You know how much I love Sentence of the Bookworm. And by the way, they also making the manga of the fourth part. By the way, very good. Anyways, By the Grace of the Gods is pretty much about a hardworking, muscular businessman who dies of overwork. And then he is reincarnated by these three gods who wants him to go to the other world to make a difference in that world. A second chance. It turns out this isn't the first time these gods done this. They have reincarnated multiple people from that world into their world in order to make some sort of change and impact onto it. In exchange, they also go to that guy's world and have some fun. Why not? You're God, why not? So he goes to his world. He is born as a little kid. And he he hangs out with slimes. So you might be thinking, if you're a fan of a lot of anime, you know that one series, Reincarnated as a Slime. But no, it is nothing like that. He's not becoming Demon Lord. He's not creating his own village. But he is creating his own business at a young age. Pretty much, they give an excellent excuse of why the kid is a prodigy. You know, you go to the other world, they're overpowered, and you get the girls and stuff like that. It's not like that. They're meant to be prodigies on purpose because each person who goes there is destined to make an impact on that world, as I said before. So he has his prodigy where he can tame slimes, and he has multiple slimes that do different things. Some can clean, some can help him do all sorts of things, even healing. Depends what he mixes with the slimes, they will become something different. They'll even change colors and act differently. A lot of times, there's even metal slimes, iron slimes, slimes that help him to make a cleaning business that helps them search their things. They've proven that slimes are very useful because they start out as nothing creatures. But as time goes on, when he adds something to them, they change. They adapt to it. So I find it very fascinating. One of the things I will take far is I wish the slime thing was the only ability he had. Because everything else he becomes really good at. Like he has these teachers that teach him, and he immediately learns it like that, like really fast, only because of his knowledge of the other world, of course. However, it's because of his only knowledge of the other world he is powerful. But however, the people around him are not weak by any means necessary. Some of them are really strong. Um, for instance, the people he hangs out with, the noble family, the mother, the father, and even the daughter, who seem to have a total crush on him, by the way. And when you watch the opening, by the way, the opening is so relaxing. I even downloaded it on my MP3 just to listen to it. It is a nice, beautiful song. It's just lovely. The visuals, it pretty much mostly shows him and the girl how they're just hanging out and stuff. It has this nice melancholy just tone to it, and then of course I'll show the other people just for a second, but it's mainly focusing on the two children, showing what the anime is going to be about. It's just a nice song, and of course the outro is good too, with the rock mints before the adventurers. You see here and there, but they're not main characters. They're just there to show in the outro. That's good. Just what we do not listen to the English version. The English version sucks. So, with that being said, um, he gains other powers, and he's very good at fighting too. But it makes you kind of wish that he only was good at controlling the slimes, though, and that's just it. Him being too overpowered and being pretty much good at everything is, it brings into the trope like you didn't have to do it, but you did it anyways. But it kind of bugs me because the kid does pretty much get everything done very well, but that's only because his former self was a hard worker. However, because he's a hard worker, he didn't realize the things around him. Almost like Yuna from Kuma Kuma Bear. He wasn't a prodigy genius to her standards, because Yuna was a freaking genius. Um, he was just a guy that just took every hard work and didn't really pay attention to things around him. Like when he overworked himself and the family was worried about him. And it made him realize, he had his mom that was only there for him and would welcome him until she died. And then he realized that, hey, he has no one there to say hello to him anymore. He's all by himself, but he is so caught up in work, he didn't even realize it until he was in that new world and he was able to cry for his mother. It's one of those moments that this anime has that really can pull on the heartstrings. We can relate to this character in a way, where things we ignore, things we don't pay attention to, you don't know what you got until it's gone, is what I'm saying. So he's not only trying to be a hard worker, but there's time to pay attention to the people around him and to cherish them as well. And as for the secondary character, the little girl, she's actually the true prodigy, as the way is how she has tons of magical energy and potential because turns out one of the people who were isekai there a long time ago, she is one of their descendants. And because of that, she has a large amount of magical power to the point where the people kind of fear her in a way. So she's mostly staying with her family. But hanging around him, who is someone who's just as powerful, but only through his modern knowledge, she comes to embrace him in a way. And she opens up to give things a try as well, which is really nice. I like that. I love the chemistry these two have. It's really nice. It's one of the main points that people look forward to when they're watching this anime, is when the two kids are interacting with each other. It's just so sweet to watch. But that's pretty much what I do have to say about this. It's nice. The only sad part is there have been no season 2 announced. Like, hell, I'm Standing Over a Million Lives is getting a season 2 for God's sake. I couldn't stand that one. Actually, I should like it. I don't. But anyways, that's all I got for this, man. Go watch it. That's all I can say for you, man. If I haven't convinced you, I don't know what to do, really. It's a nice, relaxing anime. It's just to watch. That's all it is. Nice and relaxing. So I hope this was helpful for you. I don't think there's anything else I watched, really. Something. Well, if I didn't mention anything, let me know what you watched and you would like me to watch and talk about. I'm willing to do that too. Just comment below and let me know. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy my content and you love what I do, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. Let's have the background on Anime. Signing out.